Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to quickly go through some of the things that I have currently been loving. I'm visiting my parents right now, so I don't have everything with me, but I'll be sure to insert clips of the other things that I'm talking about once I get home. So first things first, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I like to share my favorites, usually on a monthly basis, and I break it down between my favorite thing for my body, mind, and soul, and just in those separate categories. So I usually start with the body, which usually consists of beauty products, skincare products, food, things like that. So let's just get right into it. So the first things first is this Yes to Grapefruit Correct and Repair Daily Facial Scrub. I really found that I needed some kind of exfoliating situation for my skin. I have tried mechanical brushes, natural brushes, like manual brushes, and those are just too harsh. I've tried washcloths, which I do like, but I really wanted something with tiny little beads, and this has been great. I decided to get the small one just to try it out, and I really like it so far. It's super gentle. It's about halfway done. I'll probably let you know in a later video if I go ahead and purchase the large size. So this is just the first thing. Next thing that I have been loving has been this Pacifica Island Vanilla Perfume roll-on, and this smells so good. Vanilla is my favorite scent to wear. I've been wearing some kind of variation of a vanilla scent since I was in high school, and I just can't let it go. I know some people actually don't like the smell of vanilla. It's like one of those that you either love or hate, and I absolutely love it. It mixes well with my body chemistry. I always have something vanilla, but I did want to try the Pacifica brand because it's an all natural brand. However, this roller tends to get stuck, and like right now nothing is coming out, so I think I won't repurchase a roller and just go ahead and get the full size spray. This is probably my favorite out of everything that I'm going to talk about, and it is just 100% argan oil, but I purchased this from Trader Joe's and it was only, I think, $6.99. I have used other argan oils. I love argan oil, but I love the price of this even more. So I recently went on a road trip to Alabama for a few days, and this was all I brought with me as far as like facial cleanser, hair moisturizer, body moisturizer. I use this. I used it for oil cleansing method. I use it on my scalp. I use it to remove my makeup. I use it on my body after the shower, and I absolutely love it. I'm about halfway done, and I might go pick up 2 or 3 more jars, which is something I don't normally do, but I'm afraid that Trader Joe's may discontinue it or something like that, so I just want to stock up while I can because I absolutely love it and highly recommend it. If you stop into your Trader Joe's and you see it, pick it up if you like argan oil. It's a great price and it's so multi-purpose. So on the bottle it says 100% organic argan oil, a lightweight oil that moisturizes skin, hair, and nails naturally, and that's exactly what it does. USDA organic. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. The next thing I wanted to mention as far as my body goes is an app actually, and it's a Flow period tracking app. I absolutely love it. I have been using it for maybe a year or so. The longer that I've been using it, I'm realizing that it's becoming just more and more accurate, and I can't say enough about it. So I have a completely different video on that period tracking app and just ways to have a better period, take control of your period, all that stuff. That video is coming very soon. So that was another thing that I have been loving over the past few months. Okay, so still with the body, I have mentioned it in previous videos that I am trying to kick my coffee habit. It just came out of nowhere, and it got to the point where I had to have a cup every single day. Then it was starting to lean into 2 cups a day, and I couldn't do it anymore. I decided that I was going to try to kick my coffee habit once and for all and wean myself off of it, which I have done successfully. But I will let myself have a cup or 2 here and there. I haven't had a cup at all in the past, I think, 2 weeks, I think, which is really good. But before that, I was using this Trader Joe's soy creamer. And out of all the creamers that I've tried, because I've tried an almond milk base, I've tried a coconut milk base, the soy milk has been my favorite. I love the sweetness and texture to it. But in addition to that, another thing that I was loving was adding a teaspoon of coconut oil in my coffee every morning. When you're using non-dairy creamer, I think the creaminess that comes with the dairy creamer, that's the part that's missing, that makes it taste a little off. And adding the coconut oil, I feel really replaced that for me. So that is something that I did fall in love with. I haven't had it in 2 weeks, but I do crave it from time to time. And if you're still a coffee drinker and enjoy your cup every day, I definitely recommend the Trader Joe's soy creamer, as well as a teaspoon of coconut oil in the coffee. So now, getting away from coffee, I have found a replacement, and the replacement is a warm matcha latte in the morning. It is delicious. I will do a separate video on that. You can make it however you like, whatever variations. I use matcha, cinnamon, vanilla extract. I have this whole thing going. Again, a separate video on that, but that is something that I have really been loving. I have not had those afternoon crashes that I usually get with coffee. I have been able to stay up and alert during the day. I haven't had any weird kind of gas or bloating, and I've just been loving matcha. So moving on to the thing I've been loving for my mind is a book, and it is Wild Seed by Octavia Butler. Actually a few of you guys have recommended this author to me probably last year, and then last semester in school I took a science fiction English course and absolutely fell in love with her. So I went to the library and found a few of her books. I picked this up to read while I was on my road trip to Alabama, and I'm only halfway through, but so far I love it. I'm absolutely in love with it, and the only reason I haven't finished it yet is because I was just wrapping up school, but I'll probably finish it in the next 2 days or so. If you are into science fiction, you would know that there aren't many African-American women writers, and she was one of them that was absolutely amazing, and I want to read all of her work. So if you have read this one, let me know in the comments below. Wild Seed, it's awesome. It's really good. It takes my imagination all over the place, and I've been loving this. I wanted to make sure I kept up with the habit of reading fiction books, because I can get lost in the nonfiction and the self-development and self-help and things like that, but I really like to be inspired by fiction work. And the last thing that I fell in love with that has been extremely healing to my soul has been the Hey Girl podcast by Alex L. I'm sure many of you follow her on Instagram. I've been a fan of Alex for years, like years before Instagram even came on the scene, and just very inspired by her and her story and her writing and just everything about her. She invites other powerful, inspiring women on the podcast and does interviews with them. And my favorite was actually with a woman named Valencia, who is an educator, and I follow Valencia on Instagram as well. And it's just one of those, it's the type of podcast that you get to hear stories that you can relate to, you get to learn from it, you get to feel from it, you laugh, you cry. It's like you're talking with girlfriends, and it's amazing. So if you don't already listen to that podcast, I would definitely recommend it. So those are just a few of the things that I have really liked over the past few weeks. There are more, but I didn't want this video to be too long, so I will make another one probably after. I'll probably call it my August favorites at the end of the month. But that is all. So let me know anything that you guys have been loving, books, podcasts, especially any products, anything like that. Let me know in the comments below. See you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please live light, love heavy, and be well. Bye.